For centuries, London has been the financial heart of the world, housing some of the most powerful banks and financial institutions. Beneath the surface of global finance lies an intricate web of influence, secrecy, and control. An empire ruled not by kings or elected leaders, but by an elite group of banking families and institutions that dictate the flow of money across nations. This hidden network, often referred to as the London banking cartel, is believed to hold immense sway over global markets, governments, and even world events, shaping economies to serve their interests while maintaining a facade of neutrality and free market principles. The City of London, distinct from Greater London, operates as a semi autonomous financial district with its own governing body, laws, and even a private police force. This tiny square mile holds enormous power, housing institutions such as the Bank of England, the London Stock Exchange, and the headquarters of some of the world's largest banks. Unlike other parts of the UK, the City of London has historical privileges that allow it to operate with a level of secrecy unmatched by any other financial hub. Many believe that this jurisdiction acts as the nerve center of an invisible financial empire, coordinating policies and strategies that extend far beyond Britain's borders. The origins of this cartel trace back to powerful banking dynasties, including the Rothschilds, Barings, and Warburgs, who established financial dominance centuries ago. The Bank of England, founded in 1694, was initially a private institution with deep connections to these banking families. Though now presented as a public entity, its role in shaping monetary policy remains closely linked to private financial interests. Many argue that the central banking system itself was designed to consolidate control over money supply and credit, ensuring that financial elites could manipulate markets and economies while shielding themselves from direct scrutiny. London's role in global finance extends through an intricate offshore network, often referred to as the spider's web. A vast system of tax havens, including the British Crown dependencies and overseas territories such as the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, and the Isle of Man, operates under London's influence. These offshore jurisdictions allow trillions of dollars to be hidden, moved, and manipulated with little to no oversight. Corporations, oligarchs, and political figures from around the world use these secretive banking structures to evade taxes, launder money, and fund covert operations. Despite occasional media exposés, the system remains largely untouched, suggesting that those in power benefit from its existence. Financial crises, wars, and economic booms often appear as natural cycles, but deeper analysis suggests they may be orchestrated. Central banks, largely influenced by London-based financial institutions, control its money supply and financial regulations, effectively determining the fate of nations. The 2008 financial crash, for example, was triggered by reckless banking practices, yet the bailout efforts ensured that the same banks responsible for the collapse emerged even stronger. While millions suffered economic hardship, those at the top leveraged the crisis to consolidate power, acquiring assets at record low prices and further tightening their grip on global wealth. Beyond economics, the influence of the London banking cartel extends into geopolitics. Wars have historically been financed through banking institutions, ensuring that no matter the outcome, the financiers profit. From the Napoleonic Wars to modern conflicts in the Middle East, major financial players in London have funded both sides, maintaining a strategic hold over nations burdened by war debts. The manipulation of global events through economic means, sanctions, currency devaluation, and financial warfare has become a sophisticated tool for control, often shaping policies in foreign governments without the need for direct intervention. One of the most controversial aspects of this hidden empire is its influence over democratic institutions. While governments are elected to represent the people, financial institutions wield disproportionate power over policymakers. The revolving door between banking executives and government positions ensures that regulatory bodies remain weak, laws favor the financial elite, and any potential disruptions to the status quo are swiftly neutralized. The ability to influence elections through campaign financing, lobbying, and media ownership further secures their position, making meaningful reform nearly impossible. Despite increasing awareness of financial corruption and inequality, the system remains resilient. Attempts to expose the depths of this control are often met with resistance, discrediting whistleblowers, or branding them as conspiracy theorists. The question remains whether the world will ever break free from the grip of this financial empire, or if the cycle of control, crisis, and consolidation will continue indefinitely. The London banking cartel operates in the shadows, shaping the course of history while remaining invisible to those who live under its influence. Whether this hidden empire can be dismantled or will remain the true power behind global finance is a question yet to be answered.